I welcome you all to another beautiful episode of the Undiluted Show with Olile. As always, we keep it entertaining here, educative. We bring reality to you. Today, we'll be talking a very special topic: deal breakers and red flags in a relationship. Deal breakers and red flags. There are a lot of people before they get into a relationship, they have stuffs that are deal breakers for them. Yes, like if it automatically disqualifies someone as a dating prospect and all that. Red flag also goes for that one way or the other. Red flag, you are not even trying to have a conversation with the person anymore. And for this topic, we have two very special guests in the house this morning, and I'm talking about the incredible, super talented artist Vic Mmanuel and Enas. They're gonna trash this topic. They're gonna beat down this topic. They're gonna eat this. They're gonna chew this topic very well. Give them your attention, and we'll be back once they're done here. Over to you, Vic Mmanuel and Enas.
All right, thank you, Lily, for having us on your show today. We'll be talking about deal breakers and red flags in the relationship.
Say it well.
Deal breakers.
Wait, are we doing this podcast with Pidgin or English?
It's all
anyway, when you go interested.
It's all there. You speak English, I'm like, yeah, you go
guess
every Pidgin.
Pidgin, I'm gonna make it stories.
I swear.
I like that experience. Like, stories.
Okay, we'll be talking about deal breakers and red flags in a relationship. In a relationship. So, firstly, when we talk about deal breakers, we're talking about things that.
What do you understand by deal breakers?
These are basically
to you,
to me,
not generally to you.
Okay, these are things that you know that you can't live with in a relationship. When they happen in a relationship, you know that the relationship is over. You are done with it. That's just it.
What are red flags?
Red flags. These are the signs and symbols that you see before you get into the relationship. As in, the things that you say, be like, oh, no, this relationship is dead on arrival.
So I get when the on generator.
I swear, get when on generator people go to. Nowadays.
Oh, I just kidding.
So basically, my first deal breaker when it comes to relationship, is cheating. Like, that's one thing I know that. No. It can't work out. Because anytime I'm with you, I start to picture that you were with someone else. Like, you made a choice, a conscious choice. Because I don't think I can ever see you cheating as a mistake.
No, cheating it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. It's not always. It's not a mistake because it's a deliberate act.
Exactly.
But I feel like sometimes it's out of ignorance. And you know, sometimes our ignorance should be overlooked. No.
See, they are the kind of ignorance that should be overlooked. Maybe you did.
Because even God sometimes forgives our ignorance.
Yeah, God forgives our ignorance. That's because God is very benevolent. I don't have such inclinations.
Well, you say you are Christ-like.
Yes, I'm Christ-like. I am trying to be Christ-like. It's a journey for me. Christ is already there.
This case of cheating, case of cheating in a relationship, whether in a relationship or marriage or whatever, I feel like it's not something that they have a general answer to for everybody. I feel like it depends on you. At the end of the day, it boils down to what do you want. Like, it depends on you. There should not be a general answer for everybody.
Yeah, it depends on you. And also, one thing I strongly believe so, it depends on the circumstances of the cheating.
No, for sure.
There are different levels of this cheating. I made a mistake, I was intoxicated, and something happened. And there is, you enter transport to go and cheat.
You pray to God for journey.
Like, I swear, like you were like you throughout the journey you had contemplate, and you still decided to go ahead with the cheating. So when it comes to that kind of one, like, how do I forgive that? Like, you rated both me and the guy, and you're like, okay, this guy is what's hurting me for. I can't forgive that.
There's something someone said. I was listening to it. I hope this thing is catching my voice. I was listening to it a few days ago, and the person was like, women do not just cheat. Like so far the person know they do hook up, you get. So far the person will just be the person will just sleep around. Like a real woman does not just cheat. Like for them to cheat, it means there's an atom of feeling for the person they are cheating with.
Exactly. Whether in any way you want to look at it, whether I say it's double standard or whatever, cheating for guys and cheating for women are two very different things. I'm not trying to say anyone is good, but for a guy cheats with who he can. A woman cheats with who she wants.
Yeah, true.
That is
true.
Just how
True.
it is.
Who she wants, yeah.
It's who she wants that she cheats with.
The guy
just
who he can.
Who he can.
I like that. And
because mostly for guys, it's a guy can say he's cheating without any emotion, and that will be true. It might just be physical, but a lady, there's something about women. When they say women, me do I cheat? That is
diverse. Because when you don't cheat about that, you mean I don't get straight. You didn't cheat, uncle.
Well. Nobody is a saint, but we grow.
You didn't cheat.
We grow.
So you used to be a cheat.
I got that before no party. You don't go, you don't pass. So, see, for the girl, for the woman, there's also about girls. When they say women are more emotional than us.
That's true.
It is very, very, very true.
That's
extremely true. As we just saying that, when a woman is with a guy, there is this emotional entanglement that's always there. That is why you find out that if you see this, I really like, if a woman has a side dude, the guy does not complicate things. He's okay being the side dude. He doesn't complicate. He doesn't try to.
True.
But if you have a guy has a side girl, the girl there's only she's always wants to be the main person there. Because she wants to be the main.
Take for instance all these sugar daddy now.
Yeah.
That have wives at home. Like their girls can actually ask them like, daddy, this is your wife safe. When we take her out and take me, and you see the man be like, don't say that. Like the man just rebukes them immediately. Like almost all the sugar girls, I don't know of all, I've not seen all before, I don't know their intentions, but I can feel like majority, I don't want to give a percentage, but majority of them want to be wives to the sugar daddies.
Exactly.
So they always want to complicate things. But the sugar boys never want to be. Because they are the one that are telling you now that I don't want to do it.
Yeah, so they're happy where they are. They don't. The whole arrangement is purely physical to them. It's not emotional. But women can actually remove their emotions from things. I'm not generalizing. I'm not trying to say they are the weaker sex. Women are very strong, but that is just the way they are built. That's the way they were created.
So left for you now, because I said this thing does not have a general answer for everybody. It depends on what you want. It depends on you, the decision you have made inside you. You understand? So let me ask you. Say you have a girl, yeah, or a lady,
yeah.
That, let me use the word, that has been there for you. Like when I mean been there for you, she has been there for you emotionally, financially, career-wise. Like she literally made you whom you are. You know that without this person, I will not be this person. Like she made you a better version of yourself in every area of your life. You remember the story I was telling you about Barack Obama and the wife? When Barack Obama was like, if things turned out differently, you would have been the owner of this restaurant. And she was like, no, if things turned out differently, you would have been the president of America. Yes, exactly. So imagine you're with that kind of a lady that has been there for you, and something happens along the line. Let's say the circumstance now is the one that she actually intentionally cheated on you. But you know, cheating, okay, first of all, cheating, a lot of things can actually lead to cheating. It could be that you cannot have everything from a man. You cannot have everything.
You can't just, everything can just be complete.
Everything cannot be complete. We're human beings, nobody's perfect.
Exactly.
It can be giving you this, it's not giving you that. And sometimes that you might not be giving the person might be what the person needs. And some of us don't really know how to communicate.
See.
And some women, when they cannot get it, they want to go outside to get it. It's not like they don't love you. And sometimes they now get they not get to be in a position where they are entangled.
Exactly.
They are confused.
This why.
So imagine you are in that kind of a situation, and this woman has been there for you, and you find out that she cheats. She cheated on you.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a deal breaker. Like, you just let her go after everything.
First off,
After all the struggles.
This I tell people that your love language, your partner knowing your love language is very, very important.
It's very important. But you know, things change.
No, yeah, I get.
As we grow older, things change.
But if
your love language before might be body, what they call that?
Physical
touch.
Yeah.
Physical touch. But as time goes on, as you grow, if it changes to gift.
Exactly. Now this
because especially women, they are the ones that have this kind of thing because their hormones change, so many things change, and their mind begin to change and everything.
Exactly. Now that's the problem. The minute your love language changes and your partner is not able to actually adjust or can't give you that relationship is over. That is just it.
Really?
No matter, yes.
So where's the compromise?
Yeah, compromise comes with things that you can do. If, for example, I'm trying to give you, like, this is how it is. This is how love language is. If, for example, now a boy and a girl, the girl's love language is to see the boy like flying like Superman.
Yeah.
But the boy is unable to do that. There is no compromise that he wants to do.
Yeah, I feel
to do that. The thing is that whenever she sees someone that can actually do that whole flying and anything, she will definitely have an affection for that person. Whether you want to believe it or not, it would definitely happen. It's not her choice, it's her brain chemistry. Because your love language is just like what your brain builds as an attraction, what you're attracted to. So if your partner is unable to do that, over time the emotion starts to die. It becomes from actual love to like. That is when you see people staying out of pity. You are not in love with the person, you just pity the person because you know if you leave, it's going to hurt. Same thing with if you've been there for me no matter what and you stayed with me and we have history and everything, and you cheat. If I stay with you, it won't be out of love.
So you can't forgive?
No, it's not about forgiving. It's about making choices. You've made your choice. You see,
the choice is not that she wants to be with the person. She actually wants to be with you.
No, you see, here's the thing.
Let's say it's something you can actually provide. Let's say she actually wants your attention, but you are at the level that attention is. You giving her attention is like 20 out of 100. You get.
I know that she's sorry.
And she's like, guy, we achieved all these things together. Calm down. Give me time.
Yes, I understand where you're coming from. But see, we live in a society so much that people believe so much in.
And why sometimes I don't really like to blame women for cheating like this. You said women are emotional beings, right?
Yes.
Sometimes their emotions get too ahead of their brain. There are some kind of things that happen to you that before you can process it, it has already happened.
See, I get.
That's why you can say a woman, she's already all over you, like maybe you are already kissing and she wants to just take off her clothes and suddenly her brain comes and she's like, I'm married, I can't do this.
Exactly. What stops her from doing that too? It is not, yes, you might say it's common sense, but I feel like it's love. If you love, listen.
Sometimes they are vulnerable.
Listen, if you love,
sometimes they are vulnerable.
If you love someone, hurting that person would.
But the person is already hurting you by not giving you what you want.
Exactly. Which is why they say that love is like a poison. That's why people are in abusive relationship. Someone is abusing you in a relationship, but because you love the person or you're obsessed with the person, you are still there because you're feeling the person will change. I tell you, if you are loving,
I'm not talking of someone that's consistently cheating.
I know. See,
I'm talking of once.
See, if we hold our relationship at a standard, at a very, very, at a high standard.
Yeah, everybody must have a standard.
You must have a standard. If your partner knows that you would forgive cheating,
I understand.
or if your partner,
don't mind cheating.
Yeah. But if your partner knows that this person that I know that if he ever finds out I cheated, like this is gone. Like, a relationship is gone. And this,
I was asking you a question that day. I was like, if your partner cheats on you and tells you, you forgive?
I said,
and you said you won't.
I won't. Because I'll feel like you're not telling me
for me to forgive you.
You're telling me to ease your conscience. You're just trying to make this easy for yourself. If you cheat on me and I don't find out, don't ever let me know.
What if you find out and the person has actually repented?
Exactly.
Maybe it was like 5 years ago.
Exactly. The price of you cheating should be that discomfort in your mind that if he finds out, oh my God, what have I done? But the minute you tell me now, you've lifted that body from yourself, and the next thing for me now is for me to swallow that hard pill and still forgive you on top and make your life easy. Whereas whenever I see you, I always have to think that you were with someone else other than me.
That's why they have counselors now.
Yeah, they have counselors, but there are some things that a counselor can, because
but you know actually the way they are saying it is not that easy.
See,
especially when it comes to marriage.
See, yes, I know.
It might take. See, at the end of the day, we all have to forgive, and I know you can actually forgive the person, but still let the person go. But especially in marriages, because I want to focus on marriages, because
no,
marriage, it might take time for you to heal. But I feel like all these things are what makes us stronger. Because what's the benefit of doubt that you have now that the next person you are going to will never do the same thing to you?
Exactly, the next person.
You leave your girlfriend because of cheating. Go date who they leave because of cheating.
See, exactly. But the thing is that person has not done it to you. That is
what if the person does it to you? Is that you keep going around?
See, you just. That's why they say the price of love is heartbreak. The price of love is the risk of heartbreak. That is just it. The minute you say you want to fall in love with someone, you are risking the person breaking your heart.
Yeah.
That is just it. But
being able to forgive is actually love too.
I tell people that it is.
Being able to forgive and put everything.
I tell people that most times people women
go like this one.
The things that people hate about cheating is not that you cheated, it's that you cheated on them. That is why you can see a girl now that, for example, now she has a boyfriend and she has a bestie, and she's cheating on the boyfriend with the bestie. You see that if anything was to happen, like she break up with that the boyfriend breaks up with her because she's cheating. You see that in most cases she would date the bestie. The bestie himself would date her. They'll be in a serious relationship because he knows, she cheated, but he will feel entitled because she cheated with him, but she didn't cheat on him. That is it.
So let me ask you this question: can you date someone who cheated with you on someone else?
Yes.
So what's your assurance that the person will not cheat on you?
Exactly. That is just it.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree. How will you be able to date someone? Let me use marry. How will you be able to marry someone that cheated with you on someone else? But you cannot
because
forgive
I
the
know
person
because I know
that cheated on you
because I know
someone else.
Because I know the foundation of of how the whole cheating started. Listen.
This thing does not make sense to me.
It
doesn't make sense.
No, see,
if you can do it with me, you can do it with. It's not like It's just like you saying, if I can kill for you and I actually kill for you.
No, if I can kill for you, I can actually kill you. That is no, it's different.
Killing is way way harder.
You don't understand. If you can kill for someone, yes, you can kill the. If I
can lie for you, I can lie to you.
Exactly.
That is it now.
Exactly. But you don't understand. Like I don't know how I want to explain these things to you now.
Like you were saying that it makes sense to me.
Like I was there when you were cheating. Like you're basically cheating on me. So I know the entire story. I know the backstory. I know what caused the cheating. Now I'm dating you from experience.
So you can marry somebody that cheated with you.
Yes, of course.
On someone else.
Of course, if I love the person, that is where love comes in.
But you cannot reconcile with someone who cheated on you
because
someone else.
You guys is just telling me that I am not enough. Or I was not enough. That was why you went to meet someone. And whatever I do, I will always feel like I was not enough.
You want to be with now that cheated with you. Yes. Why do you feel you are enough?
Because
you are not actually enough.
No. Because she left someone that was not enough and she came to me. That's just it.
And our taste will actually change with time.
If I change,
You know, guys, talking about this thing, self,
yeah,
that is why they say it's not good to marry very early.
exactly.
It's not good to marry because all these things are the cause. What your partner will feel like you like at age 20 will not be what you might like. May. There's a condition.
Yeah.
What you might like at age 30. You feel me? Your
True.
taste self may even change. Maybe then you used to like skinny guys, and in 30 you're like, I didn't even get married to this guy. I actually like fat guys. Sure, you feel me?
Exactly.
All these things are because of cheating.
Taste changes, but
Yeah.
in something like that, that is where compromise comes in. You see, that is where you compromise. In situations like that, that is where you compromise. But cheating, your partner cheating on you, and you forgiving them as an act of compromise. I don't want to go and see. I am telling you that marriage would never be the same.
I've seen marriages that they cheated, yeah, and they actually went through tough time. No cap, they went through tough time, but they went through it together. They came out strong,
But
and nothing got out.
in a situation like that,
See,
in a way-
I feel like it actually depends on the two parties.
exactly.
If someone like me, I'm married tomorrow, God forbid, my wife cheats on my enemy, not me.
You see how drastic the cheating thing feels.
No, it's not a good thing. No one
Exactly.
prays for bad thing to happen, but regardless, we're in a life. They say plan for the best, prepare for the worst.
Sure.
So, the first question I'll be is like, I want to know the circumstance. I'll be mad, yes. You know, and you know people react to cheating differently, but we'll come back to that. Some people can be mad, some people can be too emotional, you know. I'll be mad. My kind of person, I'll be mad. But I want to, even when I'm mad, I want to know the circumstances behind the cheating.
Exactly. But
My dad will always say, this is our generation, we're giving it a sweet name, we're just calling it cheating. He said, yes, it's actually cheating, but we should just call it adultery.
yes,
So that we just know that yes, it's a sin.
if you
Let's call it a
like,
sin.
yeah, if you look at it from that scenario, see. So for you know why it's worse for someone that you got married to. Even if you're telling me dating now, I might want to consider. But marriage, we walked down the aisle, we took our vows together.
That is the more reason.
Do those vows mean nothing to you?
That is the more reason.
If you-
chill.
Okay.
That is the more reason why I will actually want to know what really went down. Then when I want to start knowing all these things, I expect you to be 100% honest to me. I'm telling you my own conditions.
And I'm telling you right now that no matter what she tells you, there's nothing that she tells you. The only thing she tells you will only make you feel worse.
Exactly. The truth is bitter, my guy. The truth is not meant to make you smile.
It will only make you feel
I
worse.
don't think there's any truth that is supposed to make you smile. I want to know the circumstances behind the cheating. Is it that I'm not enough for you? Are you in love with this person? What happened? Why did you do it? And after gathering all those information, it might take time to process. It's not something you just come to conclusion with within days. You have to take your time so that you are sure.
Do you know?
Then you ask yourself, what do I want?
Do you know?
You understand? Should I compromise my standard in this way? Then I'll ask the person, I'll say, be honest with me, what do you want?
I would always tell people that the minute you cheat, that relationship is forfeit. That means you are willing to lose that relationship. That is just the cut and dry of it. If you cheat,
let me settle this matter.
if you cheat, you are ready.
Some of us, yeah,
Yeah,
majority of us, we cheat during exams,
exactly.
and that is a big risk because we know that, especially in universities, you know that when you cheat,
But
you can leave the school.
Yes,
but you do it, Abi.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
but that is just it. You are willing to risk all
And
or nothing.
sometimes when you are caught, you begin to beg. You
Exactly.
begin to look for a way to mend it.
But yeah, you begin to look for ways to mend it.
Imagine if it's a deeper life and now the person is telling you, I cannot do this, it's against my Christian faith, and you are begging the person, sir, please do this for me. Imagine I'm your son. And the person finally says, don't ever do this again. The person compromises.
But here's the thing. Most people that have that kind of luck, they will still cheat again. That is just it. That is just
That's the exam. That's not a relationship. I'm just giving a simple instance.
No, I know you're just giving a simple instance. But that is the human...
It's only a fool. It's only a fool. It's only a fool that knows that I'm at the verge of losing something. Yeah. After I did something and the person will still go and do it again.
See,
just because the person was forgiven. It's only a fool.
Now, let me use what you just said against you now. You see this whole cheating thing, so the minute you want to cheat, your mind also tells you that
You want to cheat.
no, your mind also tells you that you are at the verge of losing something.
On the condition that the person finds out.
Yes, on the condition that the person finds out. But your mind also tells you that you are on the verge of losing something. That is just it.
At the end of the day,
And
it boils down
you
to
still go ahead and do it.
Everybody make your various decisions. Don't allow our decision to affect you.
No.
For him, he can never. For what he said, he can never forgive cheating.
No, I can't.
For me,
it's a total deal breaker for me.
it might be a yes. It might be a no. It depends.
No.
It depends.
Because see, if I'm being with you, I'm holding you at a standard.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Can you forgive a woman that? Can you forgive your wife for cheating when she has forgiven you for cheating before?
That depends on her.
No, it depends on you. You are the last person. When you cheated, she was mad. By the end of the day, she was like, "I forgive you. Let's make this work."
Okay.
Then
And in the
finally,
process-
she does ask, "Will you forgive?"
Then what are we doing? That is not a marriage.
No,
that's not a marriage.
Chill.
Then that's not a marriage.
Can you forgive? Chill.
No.
Can you forgive?
See, the minute I do mine, and she forgives me. No.
You don't want her to forgive you.
You don't get.
Wait, it's like you like to risk. You don't like fighting.
See, the whole scenario around that cheating does not.
I know you talk of what they do, couple.
See, if I cheat on her, she forgives me, and she cheats on me, so obviously love is not there anymore.
It's my.
No,
I'm
it's
talking
not-
about might not be in space of months. It might be in space of years.
Exactly.
Yes.
See,
My
even
God.
if it's a lifetime, even if it's at the beginning of the relationship and at the end of the relationship, it's still the same thing.
You will say no. You won't forgive.
I'll just be like, I love you.
That's
And
to say cheating is a deal breaker for you.
a very big deal breaker for me. Like, I can't.
Simple. For me, cheating is a deal breaker and it's not a deal breaker. Depends.
Did you know the matter? Even though this example you gave me, so the minute I cheat on you as a girl and you forgive me, I always feel like you yourself, you're going to start cheating. Because I know that is the kind of thing I would do. I'm not the same though.
That's because that's the mentality.
Yes, that's the mentality I have. Because I know that
Yeah,
if you as a girl, if you cheat on me, and I forgive you, first of all, my mind doesn't even like that relationship anymore. I might just be just tell you yeah.
You know that some of these things are the things that actually make us stronger.
I know they do. My relationship not be my workout regime, not be not be how they try get most of a relationship. Make me stronger for waiting. See.
Okay, let's end this cheating case. We have other deal breakers to talk about.
Okay.
There are so many deal breakers. Cheating.
Okay. Here's another deal breaker for you. I want to ask. I'm asking you.
Can you marry a hookup girl? Repented. I don't speak English. Repented.
Repented hookup girl. No.
I cannot do.
I cannot. Listen, even if it's just even one that you did.
Even if I catch you on the door and we're married, that marriage is gone.
See, I can't.
So I think that's not even a topic to discuss.
It's not like you know how terrible, like the fact that someone could purchase you for
You came at a price.
at a price. Yeah.
At a cheap price. Because no matter how it is, it's
How
cheap.
mu- like
no matter
how
how
much?
expensive the money may seem, it's cheap.
Like what's it?
It means you prefer the money to what we have.
Like what would happen if someone is able to meet your price again when we're in the
The
marriage?
person will keep meeting the price.
So-
And they always say when you marry a hookup girl, it's like the highest bidder wins.
Exactly.
No matter how she tries to, I don't know, some of them are actually repentant.
See,
no matter
yes,
how,
see,
man,
see.
it's just like someone that they used to pay $2K
I feel
$2K per night.
This will
for
be
hookup.
this
And the person finally decides to settle down. She said in that with a man that receives $1 million. every month. Salary. My guy, she will not be able to cope because it's standards.
Yes, so yes, now.
She might decide to carry on for some time, but if she, except God is on her side, except she will have God tight, she will not be able to cope. It's just like someone who was rich before coming down. It will be very hard to cope.
Very like no very see the whole you do know the what it takes. See, even if you are repented, this might be a very controversial point of view from me because I would say if I say this one now, I don't know who is listening. The person will say it's a lie. All right, probably is because like I do not deal with hookup girls. So
why don't you do hookup? You don't like them?
They have
access.
It feels like a very, very, very.
Wait, how do you mean you don't deal with hookup? You
a
can't
very
pay
dirty.
for sex,
Yes, I can't pay for sex.
But you can do for free. Yes or no?
That's a story for another day. That's a story. That's a story for another day.
That is yes.
No, that's not a yes. But that's a story for another day. You see.
For me, I can never.
You see, because
that's why I pay for my pregnant rice.
Like exactly.
Like, why am I giving you this money?
Why would I give you? I remember when I was watching. there was a series I was watching. The guy was like, every girl is a hoe. They were like, why? It was like because it's just different kinds of transactions. If you like, if you want to date a girl now, you have to take the girl to dinner and you spend money. Eventually, the end product being sex with the girl. Is it but the hookup girl just cuts down the whole long story. She just like give me social amount. Let's get down to business. Let's just keep the whole date and everything. But that is a very, 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 very short-sighted point of view because when you're actually dating someone, it's not all about the sex. It's not all the sex is like just the sex is just an added.
It's just like the icing on the cake.
Yes, the companionship. The person's presence, everything about the person, that is just one. But because most guys now, they are really just about the sex. Let's be honest. Most guys are just.
Which other deal breaker do you want to talk about? Because there's one that just came to my head.
Oh, the deal breaker I wanted to ask you is: can you date a girl that is dirty?
Which kind of dirty?
Personal hygiene. Personal hygiene.
You know they say they can change people, but me, your parents will change you before you come to meet me.
See,
my parents, they taught me the hygiene. So go and meet them. They should teach you the hygiene. Then we can meet later.
Exactly.
I can't.
You need to be able to take care of yourself.
Some people can, but me, I can't. No. I cannot.
Because see, I get irritated easily. I'm not trying to be. See, I'm not one super clean person, but at least. When you come to me, you don't have problem breathing. You breathe effortlessly. So I don't have I don't want a scenario whereby whenever I'm with you, I have to start correcting. See, one thing about dirty people, they hate taking corrections. You correct them for one thing today, tomorrow they do it. Correct for like wash you.
Is it all? I don't think it's all.
It's most that I've seen because it's a habit. It's like
you come across that people.
No. You know, see, you come across a lot of different people, but I've come across like for example now there was a girl I visited her apartment.
Story time, guys.
Like you're a girl. I'm not trying to say women are meant to, but you're a girl.
Yeah.
Why do I enter your bedroom and
your toilet is dirty?
Not your toilet. The entire bedroom is dirty. Your bedroom.
There's a girl's house I went to one day chill. There's a girl's house. Name will tell. If she ever listens to this podcast, she will know what I'm talking about. No, it's not a bad story. When I went to this girl's bedroom, I wanted to sleep.
Like the comfort.
Everything that was supposed to be shining white was shining. You could see the reflection of the sun, and the smell from the bedroom was so friendly.
Like you don't like, but like you don't.
You were just at the corner where you feel like okay, maybe there may be little smell that might just eventually come out from there. You just see colored. What they call? Is it aloe? No, it's not aloe. What is this?
What's that?
Thing that camphor. Yeah, this colored camphor. You just see it at the corners of the bedroom.
Like that's how you know someone that actually
That's not supposed to be.
Because the place I will judge you most if I come to your house
Your
is
bedroom and
your
your
bedroom and your kitchen.
Your kitchen, especially guys. Your kitchen is supposed to be clean. Why your kitchen
Because
dirty?
first of all, I will judge you for your bedroom because the place you are going to clean yourself cannot be dirty, and you feel like when you take your bed in that bedroom you will be
And
clean.
where you are making your meals.
And when you make things that you put inside your
I've actually
your mouth?
rejected eating in people's houses because of the way their kitchen looked like.
Oh,
I'm like, no, I'm not hungry.
no.
I was actually hungry, but I said, no, I'm not hungry. Don't worry.
You get to some. See, I'm not saying that your bedroom should be one high end door bed, but
Make
it should
use
be
of the
clean.
little you have.
It should be clean.
Make it clean. How much is air fresh now?
It should be clean.
How much is soap?
I remember when I went to
How much is
when
water?
I remember when we were kids. I went to one of my dad's friends' house. Then he had kids like us. When I tried the bedroom was not tiled. It was not
But
back
it was
then.
very neat.
It was extremely neat. For me to still remember the bedroom at this age, the bedroom was very neat. It was still the same concrete floor, no tiles in the just normal.
But some of them all these dirty people. Sorry, I'm not discriminating.
See, I feel like
it's the upbringing.
Yes, it might be the upbringing, but there comes a time in someone's life. That is what differentiates us from the animals. There comes a time in your life
it's a red flag and it's a deal breaker.
Exactly.
If I like you and I come to your house and I see that you are dirty,
no.
that like will drop.
No. It can't like.
Or personal hygiene, like your skin, or that like will drop.
No, you don't like. It's just like.
I can't get someone that has mouth odor.
You get to a certain
odor.
age.
I can't.
You get to a certain age and
I can't do.
You get to a certain age and you tell yourself that it's not a matter of upbringing anymore. This is like your personal choice to be clean. You become intentional about being clean.
You are becoming an adult.
Exactly. You're no longer a child. If you're a child, you have been there, and stop picking the warrior. But when you become an adult, you are the only one staying.
You are going out. You
are seeing
how things should be done.
Yeah, you keep your things at this. You don't know how to be outlandishly clean. You don't have to be extremely clean, but you have to be clean to an extent. And it's not like it's presentable. So someone will come to your house and the person should be comfortable having a glass of water in your house. There's some people I can't drink water in your house. I cannot. I can't. Because how? Where do I start from?
I'm the kind of person.
These are things I'm saying. What I can't say?
When I cook a lot. When I cook, I like to clean the kitchen as I'm cooking. So when I'm done cooking, the kitchen is already neat. It's back to normal. Like, I don't want to cook, go and have my bait and come back, and the kitchen is dirty.
Exactly.
You understand? But if I'm with a woman, that it's not like she's dirty, but her own is the other way around. She actually first want to have her bath, eat before coming back to clean the kitchen. I can actually think of that one.
Yeah.
I can actually compromise it. And there are some things I'm just talking because there are some men, when you go to their house as a woman, I think the lady should even pay more attention to this. I've seen a girl that went to a man's house. What did the woman even do? I think she messed up the kitchen the way the man does not like, and the man felt so irritated and he sent her out of the house.
Yes, now.
And it was not like the woman was dirty, but that was just a pattern. Someone like me now, in my house, I don't like you. You see fruit, or any fruit that has seed, maybe orange or something. If you suck orange, please
don't pile the seed.
Don't pile it in my sink. I may not tell you, but I will feel really irritated, and I will have to wear hand gloves or nylon on my hand to pack that thing. Please throw it in the dustbin. My siblings and my parents know very much that I hate pear, and I got this small pear. Don't keep the seed. Guy, you go to some people's house, you say, when you enter the parlor like this, you don't see things where they chop for ground. Like, guys, irritating. Me now, don't peel onions and keep it in the sink, and water should start waiting. It's irritating to me.
See, you didn't know anything. All these things, so it doesn't take you 5 seconds to just
do everything.
Clear all those things.
That's I feel like it's even better as you are cooking yourself. Just clear the kitchen. See, it makes it easier for you.
I feel like as you are cooking, so you should even have one nylon there. As everything you just put it inside. At the end of the thing, it makes it easy for you to gather everything.
Very fast.
Drop it. See how they talk like people when they overcook.
Okay, wait. Hey, one just came to my head. I forgot to know. Let me ask you something. Can you be in a no sex before marriage kind of relationship? Is it a deal breaker for you?
Yes. See. This is me because right now I'm being like as you call the show undiluted. I'm being very undiluted.
Without dilute anything.
I'm giving
it's raw.
straight to you right now.
It's raw.
I can't be in a no sex relationship. Come on now, please. There are some times that you don't. See, I'm not saying I don't have self-control. I have self-control, but here's the thing: my attraction to you is both emotional and physical. It's not like
what
one.
What you can actually just kiss, hug, smooch.
So that
no
is
penetration, no sex.
That is like you telling me that.
Foreplay, yes.
That's like you telling me that okay, you can smell the bread but you can't eat the bread. That's even worse.
No, more like
you can smell it, you can see it, but you can't eat it. That's worse.
More like no, wait. I want to give you a better example. More like you're soaking Gary. You can drink the water, but you can't chew the Gary.
Exactly. If that is not your evil, because do you know the funny thing? I've actually seen more cases where even when the girl says no sex, she's getting it somewhere else.
Ha!
You see how frustrated that is. That's like
I heard of stories like that too. You must have a virgin.
Wait.
One bad boy. Yeah,
left, right, like they're funny how four ways from Sunday, and you're there just like no.
Me,
because I love.
Even if I ever decide to be in that kind of relationship, even if I ever
go for test every month.
True, then I found out that you did that kind of thing to me. That relationship is off. There's no amount of begging. It's off.
You see why he's
I trust you, never.
Okay, now you that.
And then wait, you don't give another person.
Okay, let me ask you. If truly she was a virgin and you guys are in no sex relationship and eventually she says she made a mistake and had sex with the person just once, can you forgive her?
We're not already married.
You know, you're not ready, you're just dating. You see?
No, don't compare to that one. Because I'm not talking about the sacrifices now and how long we've been. You understand? Let's say just someone I just met and we've just been together for like 6 months. You get, and the person told me she was a virgin. I was like, okay, fine, let's wait. But actually, it all depends. Am I even with you because you're a virgin? Is virginity a deal breaker for you? Can you date a virgin?
No. Yeah, I can date a virgin. But
you can marry a virgin without nasty you.
Yes, exactly. I can.
Really?
Yes. See, I can.
No, virginity is a deal breaker to some people, you know now.
Yes. No, see, I feel like virginity is a deal breaker to you if your only attraction to the person is physical.
No. Some people go like you scatter, But when you go even bust their head pass, you say, you know this city boys when they be mommy boys when they go come village, come be like, mama, the girl is very good. The mama go say, she's a virgin. The boy go say, mama, she's a virgin. Oh yeah, mama. You understand that kind of thing? Yeah. Some people are like that. Some people like virgins.
See,
I feel like anyone.
No, I feel like
anyone. If I like you, I like you.
I feel like in this age that we are right now, so you being a virgin or you not being a virgin, it's not really.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to me because me myself
are the worst. Because set of people you ever meet.
Because me myself that I'm talking to you, I am not. So why should I hold you to a standard I'm not holding myself to? No. I was used.
I wanted to use this one now to get on that topic, but quickly let me just enter this one. A woman that cannot cook, deal breaker or red flag, which of them?
It's to me, it's none.
It's none.
It's not for
me.
To
some people, it is so.
No,
but me, I can actually be with a woman.
I can be with you if you can't cook.
I can teach you.
Because yes, I can cook.
Exactly. Willing to learn.
Yes, exactly.
But if you are not willing to learn,
exactly,
that you start telling me, we employ this people now.
Exactly, you must be willing to.
If you are willing to learn, yes.
You must be willing to learn. Because that's the because me, I can cook.
Because at the end of the day, we can't cook everything.
Exactly.
We can't cook everything.
Exactly.
Cook at home.
Exactly. Cooking should not be so much of a big deal to you for say that as long as you're willing, because not everybody, let's be honest, not everybody grew up with the same setting.
True.
Not everybody. You might be thinking that because she grew up in a girl she grew up in a house full of girls, she should know how to cook. But you will find out that if she's the last one, she never had a chance to actually
Do you know I've
learn.
actually heard girls say, if the man cannot cook, I cannot be with him. Have you never heard it? I've heard like 3 girls say that.
Really?
Like, I know personally, yeah.
No. That's wrong. That's wrong because I'm not holding you to that
But
standard.
if it's
So
a
you-
man that is saying that one now, and they will bash the man on Insta blog. Bash him. They will.
that is why I'm saying that this whole thing. So it depends on your own, on your how you are looking at the whole thing. Cooking is not so. We're making cooking. It is just because in Nigeria we've glorified suffering.
True.
We've made suffering seem like it is one barometer for being a good
like
person.
You just said. Yes.
No, it is suffering is not.
That's kind of thing.
It is not. So you be like, so if she can cook, she can. Like, I saw a post on this thing on
If she can cook, does that even make her a good person?
I say so that's the funny thing. Isn't it that somebody the most wicked people I've met, they are Christians. They are church people.
Sorry, that
No.
came out unknowingly.
They are church. No, they are church people, and they try to use Christianity as a reason for them being wicked. They'll be like, no, this thing that you're doing is bad, so I can't forgive you because God is against it. When even God forgives you your sins. So things like that, this also thing is going for. But I know if she can cook, good,
Yeah.
very nice. I'm happy about that because yes, if I actually love you and I'm in a relationship with you, everything about you is fascinating and beautiful to me.
Yeah.
So even your cooking, that's the slightest thing that you do, I would always love it. But if you can't cook, there's no problem. As long as you're willing to learn. Because other than even the relationship self, you should be able to take care of yourself as a person. Because you can't be in a relationship with me and when if at least if we are breaking up or if we ever end the relationship, it will be that at least okay, this is something that I actually learned from this relationship. This is something I got from this relationship. Not that you enter the relationship, garbage in, garbage out. So you yourself, you're not adding any spice to the person, like the person not adding any spice to your life. People are just there, just existing.
Okay, you said something about when we were talking about virgins. You're like, after all, you're not a virgin yourself. That's what you said now.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So let me ask. You know, there's a difference between I'm not a virgin. But I like, okay, let me never come to that new generation virgins. You know, there's new generation virgin. That's where they give BJ.
Yeah, man. That's what they do now.
They do Anna, but you understand?
Don't worry, when we're off mic, I'll tell you something.
Stop.
No.
Yeah, listen. I want this podcast.
Do you guys actually want to hear?
To share.
Because I've actually met someone like that. She was a virgin, but she does
Let's get
Anna.
over here.
But she does Anna.
Hey!
I'm like,
Where is she?
it was in Benin.
She's still in Benin.
I don't know, I lost contact with her. For a very
How
specific
you
reason.
just contact to that kind of person?
No. That feels no. That's not
Hey, I
it.
wish we had a lady on this podcast. They would have something I would have asked. Like I would have asked the lady if a man that likes anal sex is a deal breaker to her. Some ladies are actually.
If you might like another, just say you're gay. Calm down.
Somebody actually said that.
Calm down only with your full chest.
Somebody actually said that to me. Okay, good. What I wanted to ask about body count, but let me leave body count first because it's going to be enough topic.
No.
Let me ask about fantasies. Is fantasies a deal breaker or a red flag? You know there are some kind of fantasies that will bust your head.
It depends on your fantasy.
You want to fuck your father and your mother.
Exactly. Why would you have a fantasy like that?
Guys, it depends on the fantasy. If the fantasy is too stupid, I don't know.
Why is your fantasy sadistic? Like, why does your fantasy?
The end of the time that Ramadi said one of his fantasies is to have sex with the mother and the child. And I remember late Ada Ame like saying, criticizing him and things like that. Now people were like, most of us look, we have very weird fantasies.
Very
But
weird.
just because we have not come out to say it doesn't mean we have better.
Why does anytime I remember your fantasy, I want to take a shower because I feel dirty? No. Yes, fantasy is some very, very, very inept things that your mind actually
I beg, you should bring out this podcast soon. I don't know when they want to release the podcast.
wants to do.
I want to hear this.
So very, very terrible things that you want to. But at least that is why we have inhibitions. It is not everything that your brain thinks of that you should want to do. Which is why I always tell people that.
There was something someone told me one day. She was like, Am I supposed to be saying this here? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. So like, a fantasy, yeah, is to have a threesome. But if she has a boyfriend, she never wants to fulfill such a fantasy. And the fantasy is not like she wants to really do it. She just wants to do it. I don't know if you understand.
I get
when she has
it's
a
just
boyfriend,
it's just something she wants to experience.
She's not definitely not doing it with her boyfriend and
yes.
someone else. And if she's in a relationship, she's definitely not doing it. But if she's not, maybe she might decide. Maybe it's even a condition. Maybe
the way she's saying this threesome, so it's like she wants two girls, a boy. Because they have that, then they have what they call.
That is actually threesome.
That
is the meaning of threesome. Threesome is two girls and a guy.
Then they have
two guys and a girl. It's not threesome. That is gangbang.
No, that's called devil's threesome. That's what they call it. That's the devil's threesome. Two guys and a girl. So that's what they call a devil's three-way. That is a very, very no. See, the truth is, okay. Let me ask you this.
Bad names for sin, abomination. They are abominations.
Normal. Like, let me ask you now. Can you date a girl that has done a threesome? Like, you were not involved, but you
like before I met her.
Yeah, before you met her.
I think that comes to body count and your level of wideness. There are some girls that are too wide for me to date.
Exactly.
Like when I mean too wide, I don't mean like. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to say too wide.
They can't be. See, one guy cannot fulfill all their fantasies.
Normally.
Like, see, if
when I mean too wide, like. Hey, I don't know how to explain it. I don't mean the regular you are good in bed. No, that's not the wideness I'm talking about.
They are just crazy.
Like some kind of crazy things you have heard that the person has done.
No, like
all those ones that will tell you, we were inside bus traveling. I saw this guy that I liked. Right. Then we told the boss we wanted to peace. We now went to Buso to go and do a quickie. I can't date you. Why would you tell me?
See, I keep telling people that.
Crazy whiteness. Let me call it craziness.
Like those
I can't.
Those are people that they don't have inhibitions. Those are all inhibitions. There are some things that even when your brain thinks about it, you'll be like, Jesus, what's it? But what stops you from doing them is like your inhibitions, your common sense. That's part of you that's
true.
Actually checkmates the things you do.
True.
But some people they don't have that. Their brain is so unfiltered. Like they don't filter everything that just comes to their brain. They do it. Like how can you live your life like that? Why I hate this movie is that they end up living very, very long lives. Why do you live dangerously but you live so long? Like how does a guy just pick you up that day? You guys start, you're not a hookup girl, like you're just walking and like a guy just stops you in the car.
Enas.
And the guy picks you up.
Wait. Let's come to you. This thing you just said. You say, how can you just meet a guy that day? Blah, 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 blah. Enas. You get one guy. The guy be there Benin one time.
Yeah.
You be like, he can say, get exam. One day like that. He can read. Because he want to be bullied like they can't go ask. He's scared of
mind you, this was a school environment, so it was relatively safe.
That's not too wide.
No, that's not too wide now. That's just
you meeting someone the same day and having sex with the person the same day.
That's
smoking the person the same day.
That's not too wild. No.
It's not too wide.
No, that's not too wild. That's not true. That's not too wild. That's
someone you never knew.
See,
you just go talk and you just know that person. That's it. Well, most people even from clubs take
exactly.
True.
But being in the same day, missing always the same day, and I mean, it's not crazy. It happens. There's this kind of attraction that right person, right place, right time.
No, I'm not thinking of when they are really attracted to each other, like they see like.
No, before you have
know what I'm talking about.
No, see, they're not. No, so see, that's physical attraction. Before you can actually have sex with someone, you have to be physically attracted to that person, whether you like it or not. If you're not physically attracted, you can't get in the mood to.
So fantasies are.
are ingrained. No, they depend on your fantasy. Every girl has a fantasy. Every guy has a fantasy.
Tell us one of your fantasy.
I'm not telling you my fantasy. I am not telling you my fantasies. Sometimes they even bewilder me. They are so
That's
like
strong.
yeah, no. Because let's leave that fantasy for a whole different another situation. That's personal.
What of body count?
Body
Is it a deal
count.
breaker to you?
Yes, it is. Body count is a very big deal breaker to me because
Is it a red flag too?
big red flag, big deal breaker.
That is if the body count is small or if it's big.
If it's big, yeah. If it's
Like okay, what's the number? From what number now?
okay.
No. You can't.
I grade body count based on age.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
That's based on age. So it depends on your age. If you are like 20 now,
Why did you have to use 20? Use 18. You get why?
18.
You get why?
No. Let's come up a little bit.
Yeah, 20.
Let's use 20. If you are 20 now, you can't be 20 and tell me that your body count is even up to 20 safe, your age. No.
So 20 is too much?
20 is too
for a
much.
20-year-old
20 is too much for a 20-year-old girl. 20 is even extreme for a 22-year-old. Yes.
Why your body count is in your age?
You see? So you can't tell me that I can't come and ask you now. Okay, you got
But you know what we're talking about? Yeah, funny enough, we don't talk about this.
yeah.
You know, we are saying something about what if all of them happen to be relationships and the person was used.
How many relationships are you getting into?
I'm talking about body count, I'm counting rape.
It's-
Thank you! Leave body count. Rape. Is rape a deal breaker to you?
No.
I actually know somebody that actually broke up with a girl because the girl was raped. It was like could not live with it.
No, that is not a deal breaker. You were forced. It was not something within your control. No matter the circumstances behind the rape, even if it's that you went to visit a guy and he rapes you, now he said that you take your leg, waka go there, it is still not your fault. Because rape in any light is never the victim's fault.
But there are some people that cannot live with it. Aside these guys, I've seen movies where even a pastor, like I remember now when I was small, I saw that movie now. He was a pastor. They raped his wife.
In his front.
In his front.
Exactly. No, that one is not.
Guy could not. He tried.
No,
he actually
yeah.
tried, but he could not.
No, that one is what they call a traumatic experience. But that is where being human comes in. Yes, I know that
Is it being human or pity?
Oh, pitying someone is not even a bad thing. There are some situations where you have to actually pity the victim. Because if you now tell yourself that now you are feeling like that, you just saw the whole thing and you are feeling like that towards her. The person that experienced that happened to, how would the person feel? So that's where all that comes in. So raping someone being a victim of rape, is...
So are you saying that guy was wrong?
Yes, extremely wrong. Extremely wrong. But here's the thing. It might be that he just couldn't cope with it on a personal level. He couldn't cope with it. But it's no matter how you cut it, no matter how you look at it, it's still bad. But it is just his personal reason. You can't force someone to be in a relationship that they are not comfortable being in. There are some people like that. True. But that doesn't make it right. It is still wrong that was the reason.
He left.
If that is the only reason, he should check all other check boxes or all other criteria. But that is the only reason. That's very, very bad. Because now you are traumatizing her all over again.
She's losing you.
Yeah, she's losing
her
you.
Pride.
Yeah, and she said that this is the reason. The reason why. Like something
the reason that's not my fault.
Yes, that is why
above my control.
Exactly.
I could not control.
That is why I am also still being stigmatized. She still feels extremely bad about it. So that's just it.
So guys, don't leave a woman because of rape.
No, that should never even be an option. That should never even cross your mind.
Because the man was raped.
See, we look at it. We look. we look at it. We always look at male rape or male sexual harassment like it's a laughable matter. But if you've been on the receiving end of it, you will know that it's actually a traumatizing experience. Let's talk about sexual harassment or like this whole. You as a guy.
Have you ever been harassed before?
Yes. By a girl.
Yes.
Especially girls you don't like. It's always harassment.
When you don't like them, that's when
harassment comes from someone that you're not, someone you don't like, someone you're not attracted to. That's where it comes in. Trust me, you can still harass someone that likes you, but in most cases, it's usually someone that you don't like. Because we males, they just look at us that if it's free sex, you should actually take it. Or if it's free touching, or you should actually take it. You're a guy now, stomach it after you like it. No, not every time. Especially when the girl is not your taste, the girl is not your type. That's where the whole thing comes in. You can't be. Let me say a guy now that your type is okay. Let me say thick girls, and you see one skinny, scrawny girl just come and be, fine boy, touching. You be like, you feel irritated because you're not actually attracted to that person, and it just feels wrong. So you see, guys cannot actually get sexually attracted to, but people always look at the whole thing that it's not possible. He's a guy. It has happened. I've actually experienced it.
Tell us.
I'll just give you guys a brief about it. A guy I don't like touching me in ways I don't like touching you in your privacy, like it feels weird. Like we're all classmates. We're all in the same class together. So during our class, we always have one. Because I did theater art, so we were always building. We're always building. During one have our stage plays, we always build our set. So during one of those our late 90s.
Guys, since we're talking about our career choices, you did theater art. I'm an engineer by profession. Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord. So he when one of our late night building sets and all these things, like almost everybody had left the theater hall and we're together. I just had to do because it was my work. It was my part of the production.
Yeah.
So she was also there. Before you know, was there those things that the touching became because we were discussing. But I was just discussing with her with normal. You are the only person here I can discuss with. I can actually talk with. And the more you talk, the more the world goes faster.
Yeah.
But the way she started touching, and then lights went off. Because they put off the school gen at a particular time. Lights went off.
Man.
Before you know, I just felt someone grab me in where you're not supposed to grab me.
Where? Your hand?
My dick. I was like, whoa, calm down. Before you know, she tried kissing me. I was like, no. Like, I'm not. But that is harassment. That's sexual harassment. But if I voiced it to one of my
friends. Can you ever date a girl that sexually harassed you before?
No, I can't. I can't. It's. I will always feel that ache when I see you. I always feel it. It's always it's something about me that I don't forget things easily. I don't forget. I forgive you. I'll forgive you. People tend to think that not forgetting something means I'm not forgiving. No, I'm forgiving you. Go prosper, but stay away from me. That's just it. I can't actually forget because most things I don't like, they usually traumatize me. It's a trauma. Like anytime I see you, the first thing. Anytime I see, that's like you seeing someone that girls can actually attest to this. If they see someone that rapes them, anytime, even if the person has repented, has changed, anytime they see that person, that's the person that comes to their mind.
Yeah.
It's always the bad things that always come out. Even the person has tried, has helped you, made you successful, but it always is at the back of your mind that this person, there was a time that this person hurts me intentionally.
Very correct.
So that always is always there in your mind.
So are we adding rape to body count?
No, we're not adding rape to
body count. Rape,
no. But how many times do you have to be raped? I don't understand. Are you getting serially raped? I don't like what exactly is that?
I think there are people that have been raped like severally. Especially all those ones from childhood. Maybe they were in a place where their uncle or their father usually harassed them.
Rape, I know that rape is not in your control. But if you've been raped like 5-6 times, you need to really check your environment.
Okay.
Check yourself and check the places that you're going to.
Talking about our body count, yeah.
Yeah.
normally I agree with what you said though, that we should balance it with your age. You should balance your body count with your age. But sometimes it's not ignorance.
See, this is the reason why body count will always be a big deal for me. There's something about women. There was a study that was done. They said that women, there's this thing about them that they were like, the more sexual partners a woman has, the more likely that she would not be happy in her marriage.
True.
Yes, because I keep saying that women, when it comes to them, sex for women is not the same thing with men. For women, there's always emotion tied to it. So, the more people, if she has sex with someone, she bonds with that person. Especially when it's sex that she enjoyed. She bonds with that person. When you have sex, when you orgasm, when a woman orgasms, your brain is flooded with, I think, dopamine or oxytocin or something like that. That is the, I think, the love hormone.
Yeah. An accident.
Yeah, but I'm very, very, very inquisitive. So that is like it that helps you to. But that's why you see that that is why in women, once they finish having sex, they want to cuddle. Because at that moment they feel very vulnerable. They want to cuddle with the guy. But we were not like that. But not
all women, because I shall know the code.
They might not, but they want to.
I mean, one of my other shall before listen.
They want to, but they know that this is business. But they want to.
From experience.
Not from experience, from normal chemistry, brain chemistry. They want to. That is just it. But we were not on the other hand, we are different. Once we have our release, our next thing is to sleep. We're not like that.
Sometimes I'll get back to work.
Get back to work, continue what we're doing. Well, but we're not really in that cuddling. Women want to. So if she has felt a connection to this one, 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 a lot of people like that, then at the point her brain will start building barriers. That because your brain learns from your actions.
True.
Your brain will know that, okay, fine, this is not serious. She doesn't like this connection that I always create, it doesn't last.
True.
So your brain starts stopping itself from creating that connection with people. So even when you meet her brain doesn't really get that connection. That's why most guys will always tell you that if you have sex with a girl that's a virgin, she always has this attachment to you. Yes, she always has this attachment to you.
I know
I know you're a priest.
I'm a priest, my God.
Because she always has this, because you are the first person that gave her that whole bond. That's because once the first time exactly when you actually know what you're doing, and she actually orgasms. If a girl has you want to introduce the girl to sex and she normally gets orgasm and this thing, even if you guys break up and she goes to meet another guy, she would still, there's every tendency that you can still do something with her.
Have you heard of this thing they call
Okafor's law?
Do you feel like it works?
It's not. Yeah, it works actually. It's not actually Okafor's. It's not actually Okafor's law. I've forgotten this thing.
But the name of Okafor's law is sweet.
Yeah. You know, Okafor's law. It's just that if you've been there before, you can be there again.
Is it actually true?
Yes. In most cases, it's actually true. Yes.
So places I've gone to before, I can go again.
Of course, you can go there again, especially if that is.
You slap come back home.
No, that is it.
If you land on a good note.
That is if you live on a good note and if you're actually good at what you do.
Guys, it's very important for you to be good
at what you
do. Very.
You can't tell me that when I was with you, I was suffering lousy sex, and you still want me to come back and go and suffer the lousy sex even after I've left you. That doesn't make any sense if we're being honest. So
if you are good at what you do, I got that one.
Yeah, if you are good at what you do, never do it for free.
Never do it for free. Pick it up as a business. That might be your culinary talent. The way God wants to bless you.
That's why you don't hook up. That's why you don't hook up again. Look. If you are good at something, never do it for free. So that is why body count is a very, very big issue to me. Because now I have to work extra hard to get that bond with you.
And you don't have that strength to work extra hard.
No. See.
So for all the people that have the time to work extra hard, body count was in the past. Are you saying they can actually go ahead? It's not like
no, they can go ahead. See, everybody, that is different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about what works for me.
So guys, we are not putting a condition to these things we are saying. If whatever works for you, you understand?
Yeah.
We're just trying
This
to
is just from my own point of view. Different people have different points of view where they can view things. Because someone itself might actually hear my own body count as a guy and be like, yes, I can't date you. The person is she's within her own rights to do that. I can't force you to do something that you're not interested in. And I think that's the case with most relationships nowadays. Guys nowadays they always feel like, I can convince her to fall in love with me. You can't convince someone to fall in love with you. The person either falls in love with you or the person does not. When you are convincing someone, that is no that it starts being love. Now it becomes transactional.
It's just be like they say, love when they use money, but they know they pay.
Then they pay finish. Exactly.
People learn this thing the hard way, sadly, especially men.
You pay for
they try to buy the person off with money.
It never works out. It never works out well. Never.
When no like you, no like you.
Who doesn't like you doesn't like you. Who likes you? That is why you see that people actually. That's why you see people in like obsessive relationship or abusive relationship. He's abusing you.
Is that a red flag and a deal breaker to you? Abusive relationship, domestic violence.
Like if she was in an abusive relationship, like
if the person you are with
is violent, I can't be with someone that is violent.
Yeah, and if the person was in a domestic violent relationship, it's none of my business now.
No, that one
trying to be a better version for you.
Exactly.
So,
but
I make you see
but wait. But it depends. How long were you in that abusive relationship?
You want to kill other people.
That matters.
I know that it affects their thinking.
Exactly.
It affects their thinking.
So how long?
Especially if, to make cases worse, their parents were that way.
Okay. Yes.
They feel like that
relationship
too. They think that is a norm.
That is the normal way.
Because I've heard women say, "Man, when no fit beat me, take correct me. I no fit date am."
That is how.
Have you heard it?
No, I've seen cases like that. Like, if he loves me, he will beat me.
Yes.
Like,
that is a stupid.
I would be like, who hurts you?
Because me, I always tell people, I say, I will never hear any day that they beat my sister in a relationship. That man is going to die.
I swear, you.
Guys, not like die. So you know, this podcast against me. Like, I'll pick you up. I'll make you.
See.
In as much as my sister is willing to have sense.
Because you dare not, you cannot touch my sisters. You cannot. You dare not. See, there are some things that see, there's something around me that things I don't do.
You don't want someone to do.
You don't do them to me. You do not do them to me. Girls have pushed me to the wall to the point that I know that if I touch you, I will kill you.
Off shoe. So
there are some things that I don't take it. Like I can beat my chest and say, quote me anywhere, anytime. I can beat my chest and be proud about it. Like I have never touched any girl. I have never touched like a beat a guy. I have not.
I know. And we're the same.
I've
never raised my hand.
I would not. You can line up all my exes and ask them that. As this boy, even
how many exes do you have? Hey, thank you. Talking about exes. The number of exes you have, is that a deal breaker to you?
Yes. Yes, I beg. Is it everything you did?
I think the number does not really matter. But whom your exes are matter to me.
Okay, as basically
your exes are deal breakers for me.
Exactly.
They might be deal breakers to me.
Exactly. Who you date before?
I want to know the person. Like, how did you date this person? Like you don't get taste.
Like I won't call one person name just now, but
I don't call him.
I don't know where this podcast go reach.
Call him. Just stop.
Before they go call, and the person has celebrity.
No.
I want to say you date this other person, you come back on date you. It's just so wrong that like, how did your taste go from that person to me? I mean, you don't get taste.
Yeah. Man, the number does not matter, but who they are
who you dated
matter a lot.
Who you
What
dated?
of abortions?
Abortions. No. That's a big deal. That's a very, very big deal for me.
Like, if the person has what if the person did it for you?
For me?
Eh,
Nobody has ever done it for me.
let's say the person did it for you, like.
Okay, if it's for me, I would understand.
But if it's not for you,
It's not really abortion. Right? It's the amount. It's everything.
that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about abortion. I'm talking about the amount of abortions.
Exactly. So
Because almost everybody, I think, is guilty of abortion.
So
in one way or the other. Because even that drug you are taking after that sex.
It's not 100%. That's the truth.
Exactly.
But it's a number. Like, how would you as a 24-year-old girl, you've done like 15 or 16 abortions?
No.
I've met someone like that now. It's not be saying no.
Serious?
Yes.
For Nigeria?
And the funny thing is, I should not be saying, not be hookup girl. Actual like get a gay relationship. I mean, like, come, if your boyfriend, if they forbid condom, I be you know how to pull out. What exactly is the problem?
Guys, you should come for pulling out instructions and learn it like. We do
No,
that.
but see, pull out is not a viable. It's not a viable. It's not a viable. What you call it? Protection or way of avoiding pregnancy. Because here's the thing about pull out. there's a point that you pull out to. You start asking yourself, and she doesn't get. Am I really good at pull out, or am I just impotent? You start asking yourself that kind of questions.
Have you ever had this kind of thought, like you just want to try and you just want to try and
Get
get pregnant.
To know if you're actually.
You're actually okay.
I'm not running that kind of test. That's a very, very expensive test. Very, very extremely expensive.
Wow.
It's not. See, it is not every pregnancy that you can abort.
True.
It is not every pregnancy, and God help you that it is one of these stubborn children that says like, "This life, I'm coming to it."
I get coconut head.
I
know the year one.
I'm not going anywhere.
That's what I was doing.
Like you, and I don't want to be the reason a girl is not able to have kids in the future. Because if in the process now something happens and there's complications, and she's unable
So
to
if
have
I get pregnant for you, what's going to happen right now?
right now.
Yes, right.
Which is why I'm very celibate right now, because I know I'm not ready.
Chill. Answer.
I don't know what I will do right now. Hence, my celibacy. We need you. See,
What if you give a shower belly? You will clean the belly.
why I go? Why you go give a shower belly? Which kind of shower they carry belly? If I shower carry belly for you, you will never find out now. That's just the truth. You won't know. They won't tell you.
Another
Except you are very, very rich. Like
yeah,
very,
that's
very rich.
what I
Like,
was
yeah, that's the only.
You're influential.
Yeah, that's
Family
it.
is wealthy.
But if I shower,
That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to ask. Sorry.
yeah.
Let me talk of marriage now, because this one applies to marriages. The family. I don't know how to really put it because the normal thing to do before, but like the family, like okay, the well-being of the family is it a deal breaker to you when you want to get into marriage?
The well-being.
You know what I mean by well-being?
Yes.
Is it a deal
The
breaker?
see, it didn't used to be. It didn't used to be, but right now, whether people like it or not, marriage is transactional. You are doing that because there are some marriages you get into. The minute you marry the girl, you've married the family's financial burden. That is just it. And you as a young guy that you are just trying to meet up, you're trying to build yourself.
You not beat yourself.
Yes. Imagine that you've not had your own kids. You've never started paying school fees. But you're already paying school fees for like 4 people from your wife's family. How does that like?
How will you be able to?
How would you be able to cope? And when you've eventually, and the thing with humans is that eventually when you say that, okay, I can't do this anymore, then you maybe it's time for you to have your own kids. You'll be like, okay, fine, I can't start. they will term you a bad person.
True.
They won't remember all the good you did. It will become the bad. It will be like you started something that you could not finish. Something that you forced me to start. Now you're saying I can't finish it. People are so entitled to your wealth that they will be like, since you are the one that turned out rich. No. Me helping you is not a right. It's a privilege.
True.
It's something that I'm doing out of the benevolence of my heart. Not be say I supposed to do am, say I must do am. If we remove emotions from everything. So her family's financial status, yes,
I don't want to say financial status. I say well-being.
Well-being.
I don't want to say financial status.
No, see, financial status. So, as I was saying, the family's financial, it is very, very important.
Well-being.
Yes, yeah. Financial well-being. It's very, very important.
Well-being. Financial.
Okay, their well-being.
Because you don't need to be financially stable.
No.
But you can still be doing well.
Or I will have a honest conversation with her. My to-be wife, that's. Let's remove emotions from this. If we get married now, am I marrying your family problems?
No, I don't think that is a discussion to have.
No, that's a discussion to have.
There was one of my popular friends in this thing. Sorry. One of my friends. I'll call his name. Keno. Keno said so. Hey, why did I call his name? Fuck it. Keno said, I don't want to say this thing. No, like, to us, it might just be educational to us, you get?
Yeah.
But to other people, they might look at it in a different way. Well, he said, I think there was a guy he liked. No, kind of not.
Yeah, I know.
There was a guy he liked. I think the girl was the first child. First daughter. And she had a lot of younger ones. You get?
Yeah.
And it was not like, sorry, it was not like the girl was working to assist the family. She was not working. I think, yes. Or she was not seeing it clear. More like she was managing herself. She was managing herself. So, he said he liked the girl. And the mother called him and told him, said, sure you know that this girl you like, so she's the first child. She has younger ones to take care of. You are not financially okay. She's not financially okay. You have to not marry her. So these are also the things you look out for in marriages. So it was like, that was that. He thought about it himself. This is not the first child though. I think it's the last. But he still thought about it.
Yes, exactly.
And he was like, no, my mom is right. You understand? So I don't think it's a question you ask. Some things are just natural. You when marry first speaking, you don't know say now
some
responsibilities
when fall on her, go still fall on you.
Exactly.
That's the truth, sir. That's the truth. You just have to look some things sometimes. Which is why in this life, you guys, it's not even about working hard, you just have to make it. So that
Bible says above all things have wisdom, but I tell you above all things have money.
Have money.
Have money.
Money stops a lot of nonsense. So. A lot of things that you would not, so that it won't be the reason that you would not be with the person you're supposed to
you really like.
Because
if there's money, you don't think about it. If you are financially
funny enough,
stable,
you see this genotype thing that everybody is talking about. If there is money, you can actually go and you give change. Even if you are both AS, you can actually go and give birth to a healthy child that is not SS. But it is money, the medicals and everything, the checkup. It is
money and time.
Money and time. So that is just
money.
Yes, and that is just it. So that is why instead of going for that money, we'll be like, since we sort of risking and having we don't have the money to do it, let's just go our separate ways. Because of the OJ. So you see, money.
You can just wait when
people will keep telling you that money is not everything. Yes, you are very correct. Money is not everything, but money is a lot of things. A lot of things. Have it. Just have it. Have the money.
Very, very important.
It is extremely important. So that is why So yeah, that's whole the family well-being. It is a very, very strong case to look out for
Yes, so.
when you want to enter a relationship or marriage.
Guys, I'm not talking of the average person here.
No.
Like, I'm not talking of, like, I need to explain this well-being because some people are going to misunderstand this well-being thing. How am I going to explain it? We mean, like, no offense to anyone, we pray everyone gets better by the day. Like, guy, you get your test listen. I'm thinking of a good way to explain it.
You know the way they have, I say he is mincing words, but me, I will tell you straight up. You know the way they have generational wealth, they also have generational poverty.
True.
A family that things have been hard from them since, like even the littlest shining light, they are looking for it. In a scenario like this,
I know you talk of you when your papa fit buy motor.
exactly.
You want to chop 3 times a day. No.
I'm looking at a family that the children.
I'm not gonna be that your father was able to send you to school.
I swear. I'm looking at like children that even at the age
you went to
of
school, you're okay.
at the age of 12, 13, you as a child, you're already the one catering for yourself.
For yourself, yeah.
That kind of thing. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
You started doing
So,
menial
please don't
jobs
misunderstand
from
those
10
guys.
years. You started clearing people's farm from that age. Like, and it's not as if things are even looking bright. You are just the only thing that the family is just surviving day to day. When you look at that, you see that the responsibility is not something that you can shoulder. Because right now, their only shining lights for them now is that their daughter, whoever marries their daughter, to be able to build them.
Especially when the daughter is fine.
Yeah, when she's fine, and maybe she's even the first girl or the only girl. First girl or only girl.
Only educated.
So they always look at that, okay, that this is our grace. This is the person that is supposed to bring
and
us.
most they will even be advising the daughter not to get married to a poor man.
Poor man, yes. Because
let's be frank.
Now it is transactional for them. To them, it's a transaction that they are doing, not just love. They'll be like, you go chop love.
You like us to do the suffer.
You like the suffer since you want the suffer inside love again. So that's just it. Even if
it's not a deal breaker for you that like her, to why is a deal breaker?
Yes, to why is a deal breaker? I swear.
Yes, to the family is a deal breaker, my guy. They don't agree. They don't agree.
What are you trying to? Are you trying to generate hardship, generational hardship? She suffer. She born pikin self suffer. Down, no, nah. Everybody wants to make it.
What of taste? What of taste? Taste in things like.
Well, if you are taking taste,
like,
when you say taste, my mind is going to fashion sense.
No fashion sense.
Which one?
More like what? How will I put it to English? To school. Let me give an instance. So imagine you are planning for a marriage with your wife, and you want an elaborate wedding. Your wife to be does not want an elaborate wedding. Is that a deal breaker to you?
No.
But you know that marriages have actually gone down.
Yes. That's what
I'm actually.
I feel like this is where compromise comes in.
True.
Compromise. These are things that we do.
But who is the person to compromise?
Exactly. This is. See, that's why they say. That's why we say in everything there should always still be love. True. If there is love, you always want to make your partner happy.
Yeah.
And if you know that it is something that you can do without, if the person that wants the big wedding knows that even if I have a small wedding, I won't lose. If the person that wants the small wedding, even if I have a big wedding, I won't lose. That is where that's where love comes in. Love will take you so far, then money will take you the rest. Money will take you so far, love will take you the rest. When the problem is not money, if the problem is financial, and the reason why the person who doesn't want a big wedding is because they are not so financial, then by all means, they should have the small wedding.
My brother used to say that he needed a small wedding. But when he finally got married,
One thing you have to say.
What did them say that woman get wedding?
Yes, nah.
But
It is-
yeah,
See,
no small, we small.
see, that's the thing. That wedding, so she has been thinking about that wedding. She has been planning
It's a
that
fantasy
wedding.
since
Yes,
her death.
since
She was a
she
kid.
was a child. So she has been thinking. You in your mind. When did your wedding start going to your mind? It was when you find that you wanted to get married.
True.
That was when your wedding. That is when you started thinking about the wedding. But she has been thinking about the wedding since. So when you love her, you actually want to make her happy. So you just
women will like
if you
this.
can afford it, yeah,
Run it.
if you can afford it, do it for her.
What if he cannot afford it?
If you can't afford it, make her understand.
What if she refuses to understand?
Then she doesn't love you. Who someone that loves you will understand things from your own point of view.
And you shouldn't go ahead with the marriage.
I swear.
You can never come to an understanding.
If she can't come to, if you can't come,
marriage,
if you can't come to an
to the
understanding,
wedding, is it in the marriage she will not decide to have an
if you can't come to an
understanding?
understanding with marriage, because you can't take. I always tell people, you can't take a loan or borrow money to get married. If you have to borrow money to get married, then that's a sign that you should not be getting married.
Yes, true. If you have to beg, appeal for funds
to get
or
married,
you have to
that's
loan
a
money
sign
to get married, you should not be married. You
should
cannot
not-
afford it.
You cannot
Rest.
afford it. Just rest.
Rest. That's true.
Getting married, having a child, these are things that very, very serious things that you have to sit down and be honest with yourself about it. Because that's like, you see some people that even when they get married, they'll be like, well, I'm not ready to have kids.
True.
But
Yeah.
most people think if someone does not give birth in a marriage and the marriage is not no. The person is looking at his financial stuff. This whole belief that children bring money. Oh my God! See,
Was it you and I that were talking about children that day?
I'm not sure.
Yes, it was you and I when we were talking about adoption and the rest.
Okay, yeah. That the whole children bring money kinds of mindset. It is a very, 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 very backward kind of thinking. Even as socially they bring money. Why they born you bring money?
I read it.
So that is just it. If you are someone that actually you really love your wife, your children give birth you love them. Do you want your children to suffer? How would you feel that your children are being chased away from school or your children are going to school without breakfast, or they are coming back, they are not meeting lunch, or things like that because of money? Instead, don't bring them into the world yet. Be okay first.
My friend Abba will always say, problem when money fit solve. But you like think I'm twice.
Exactly.
I dey like somehow.
Exactly. Solve the problem.
That's body mentality, guys.
Yes, exactly.
Money is important to like.
You can't be telling
Guy.
yourself when I give birth like this, this child will bring money. I will become, once I marry, money will. No, you are just adding to your problems and adding unnecessary pressure to yourself. Settle down.
Sorry.
Settle down. Focus on your life. Look at things like remove emotions and remove. How do I put it? Just look at things honestly. Think with your brain and be like, look for a way forward first. Try to make it. I'm not saying okay, you have to make 500 million before you get married, but no.
You don't have to have all the money in the world.
You don't have to have all the
But
money.
you should be able to afford the
But
kind
you
of marriage you
should-
want before
you
you
should-
be able to.
You should
get married.
have, before you get married, you should have a savings of a certain amount
True.
kept. That you know that you do not have to touch this money to survive. Because when you get married now, you do not know. We are not praying for emergencies. We are not praying for problems.
Amen.
But you do not know when things start coming. You don't know where they come from.
And these things will come.
They will definitely come. That is part of being human. We would always face adversaries. That is just it. It is just why we are praying that we should be able to overcome those adversaries. Exactly. So that is why. And you should always be thinking about way to increase your earnings, your savings, everything.
Because
your income,
you might actually think you have money till you get married.
till you get married.
And you
See,
know that, okay, fine, I don't have money.
money for dating and money for marriage are two very different set of money. Very, very, very
You have actually
different.
carried another person into your life.
Alright.
Full time.
You are right now.
You're not a family man.
See, there's one thing that I'm still trying to curtail about myself. I dey fear responsibility. It is. I'm just being honest with you guys right now. I dey fear responsibility. I don't want that fact that someone that is depending on me, that I told that you can depend on me, I disappoint the person. Because when you do that, but if I do that, I can't forgive myself. Because I know that I told you that I can take care of you. I can depend on you. I want you to depend on me, and I'm not meeting up. That is like me letting you down. And when you love someone, you don't want to let the person down. So which is why you need to get your finances in order first of all before you are thinking of marriage. Not that because my mates are getting married, because my mates are getting married, I need to get married too. This goes for both male and female. I'm not saying that only male should get it. Even female, you need to get your finances in order. I always tell people one thing that I can't get married to a girl that does not have a job or does not have a business.
Does the woman financial status matter to you?
Yeah, so it matters.
What? You know, there are some men that cannot marry someone that they cannot marry a woman that
finances
are way above his.
That's it. That's for men that have what they call low self-esteem.
True. Yeah, I think the same thing too.
See, if you're actually confident in yourself.
Because which man will not like his wife?
No, that happens when you are used to buying love with money. So now that you can't
afford it.
You can't actually buy that love from her. You are just hoping that she actually loves you. That you've not experienced genuine love. You are too scared that no, genuine love they fade now. The only way out. That's why some men, you see that once they marry their wife, they will tell her stop working. Depends solely.
I'll never do that.
Depends solely on me.
You have to work.
Depends solely on me. I tell my wife, say, even if it's ordinary, if I'm very, very financially stable, like I am very, very like billionaire level.
The more financially stable I am, the better the job you will even do.
Exactly. Because I am attracted to, I'm not saying suffer, but I'm attracted to someone that is actually
hardworking and has something to show for.
Yes. I'm not saying that we want to be surviving off that your money. Your money, I'm a strong believer of your money is your money, my money is our money. But have your money.
But have your money.
But have your money.
This kind of guy you guys need. Did you hear what he said? Your money is your money, my money is our money.
But have your money. That is a very, very important note.
But have your money.
I read a post that one girl was like, I am trying to work hard because I don't want my I'm not fine to sound like billing.
That's deep.
Because, see, in our everyday life, now if you ask a girl, how are you? And she says, I'm not fine. Your mind will go that she wants to bill you next.
Sure.
But if you know that this is a girl that is even more financially stable than you, like this is a girl that is even helping your life, but she just tells you, I'm not fine. You would think that, okay, maybe she just wants somebody to talk to that is just how it is. So that your wife should be okay. You are not in the house. There are some growing up, Growing up, I grew up in a kind of house that my mom was working, my dad was working. Growing up, there are some kind of bills that before my dad comes back to work, my mom can she can take care of them. My dad might come back, and she will still say she wants to drag the money from him.
Yeah,
but the thing is that at that moment, she was able to settle those bills. She was able to resolve it. Now, when the bill don't overdate too, how can you have a wife and she's at home and there's a bill of like 5k, 10k, she can't settle it without you. She has to call you first. And if the bill don't reach like that, can say 100k.
She wants to do the listings for herself.
She's calling you.
She wants to go to the market. Yes, she's calling you. Doesn't make sense now. If
the bill don't reach like that, can say 100, 150, say 1 million. And she will like, okay, make my husband come back. First of all, as a couple, to make some financial decisions, you have to make it as a couple.
Yeah, true.
You don't just make.
So you guys should take notes too.
You don't just make some financial decisions alone by yourself. Because when you married her, two of you are living like one person now. Anything that affects you affects her. If you become poor, if you are poor tomorrow, she's poor. If you are rich tomorrow, she's rich. So you don't take financial decisions without your partner.
I feel like women make the best financial decisions.
Yes. When the person that said too,
if you want to succeed in a marriage, learn to listen to your wife. Why that have sense?
Normal. You say you must marry. You have to
marry
who has sense. Some people look at it as simping for a woman is not the bad thing, but simping for a woman that has sense and you love that is the target you are trying to meet, and that loves you.
Yeah.
That loves you. Simply for a woman, running things through your wife is not you being weak. It is you acknowledging that you are not 100% your own person anymore. You have someone in your life, someone that you respect their decision. But some men don't think that you'll be like, I'm the man of the house. No. That's not you trying to be masculine. No, that's just you being toxic. When your wife, if you have adversaries or if you have a problem, the same thing should be you. If she has a problem, her first instinct should be, let me call my husband. If she sees that she can't, if you're having, let me talk to my wife.
You said a man that is not able to solve a woman's problem is a problem to a woman.
So that one is from a more financial standpoint.
Yes, no, the financial standpoint issue. Yeah.
But it is this kinds of thinking, so they are not really healthy. Because you can't be in talking stage with a woman and you are her problem solver.
No. Suddenly
you are the only one to solve all her problems, and you are just
your data is exhausted.
I'm just talking stage with you. Now they come and say your man swallow knife for village. What you concern me? What you concern me? So I'm just trying to get to know you. See, I keep telling girls that I respect girls that they don't even want to tell you their problem. You have to pester them to know their problem, like what is going on with them. Unlike some girls that even the slightest discomfort, they don't can't come with you. You must solve it. You say you like me. This is how you show you like me. So I like you now. It means that I am now the author and finisher of your problem, and I'll solve all your problems for you. It doesn't go like that now. You don't see me having problems. I'm coming to meet you that solve my problem for me because you like me, or don't you like me, or the likeness is one-sided. So when you look at things like this, I think you tell people that exactly what you said. Love when they buy with money, then they pay finish. You will keep paying. Genuine love is the only way to go. If you've experienced genuine love,
how do you know genuine love?
That's easy too. How do you know genuine love?
That question.
There is no check box or formula that you want to say, okay, this is how genuine love should be.
Guys, take note of.
There is no you won't be like, okay, yes, okay, I know exactly. This is exactly how a genuine love. That is why it is so risky. And I keep telling people, the minute you decide to love someone, you've accepted the risk of your heart being broken.
It's not just your heart, you being broken.
You being broken. Love is a gamble. Like one of the biggest gamble, and people don't know.
True. It's a 50-50.
50-50. You come out hard.
The person can love you this year, and next year the person doesn't love you anymore.
Like I tell people that, see, this one, before meet any girl, before you meet any girl, meet any guy, before you know you shout, I love you. When you don't love anybody. You are just infatuated with the person. If you love someone, or maybe you broke up with your partner, and before say 2-3 months you are dating someone again, and you be like, I love that ex. You didn't love that ex. See, if you love someone, for you to recover from that person,
it takes time.
It takes time
for you to heal. I'm talking about sacrifices.
It takes time. Like, for example, now I have an ex that, when we broke up, guy, every time she was always going through my mind. In my alone time, to go through my mind. But over time, as I saying that, I started thinking about, and right now, like, other than just talking about her now, so the last time I think she crossed she actually crossed my mind it has been months back. All this thing just brought, but so that's how it is. People would think that time heals. Time will definitely heal you, but time will take time.
It takes time to take time.
It takes time to take time. Exactly. So people think that time, when they say time, a month or 2 months. No. See, you will sometimes you will go through.
You know what it means? Trying to accept the fact that this person wants to love me, but this person doesn't love me anymore. We actually had visions together. I'm seeing him accomplish this.
This was the person that
else.
This was the person that you could barely go a whole day without talking to. But now you don't talk to a month. And most times it's someone that you still see
around you.
See living their lives, maybe online or something like that on social media. You still see them, but what do you do? What's there to do?
Talking about love and sacrifices, is sacrifice a deal breaker?
Sacrifice how? What
Someone that claims to love you but cannot make sacrifices for you. Is it a deal breaker? It's
You
a very
don't love-
sensitive one.
you don't love. When you love someone, you make sacrifices for them. Not
I'm not
sacrifices.
just talking about financial sacrifices.
No, not even sacrifice. Have compromise. That's the word, not sacrifices. You do not. There is when you make compromise, but you do not overly make sacrifices. Yeah, because there are some sacrifices that you make for someone, and you lose yourself in those sacrifices.
What if the person is worth it?
The person is worth you losing yourself.
No.
Exactly.
What is the sacrifice?
If
You
it's-
losing yourself is just like an aftermath, like a consequence of the sacrifice.
Exactly. So
So what if the person is worth the sacrifice? You know there are some things that people will do to you. You cannot actually repay them back. You know.
it is still
Do you know?
hard.
Do you know? There are some things that some people will do to you that you cannot actually repay them back. And this idea, this is a very serious thing. This idea has put a lot of people in bondage. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I accept the fact that there are things people will do for you that you can never repay them.
Okay.
But again, this same thing has put a lot of people in bondage.
True.
Somebody said, I would rather be a good person than be a good friend. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I can be a good friend to you, but I'm not a good person.
Yes.
But me being a good person puts me in a better place than just being a good friend. Because you've made sacrifices for me that I can never repay you, and I'm your friend, I tend to keep up with your messes. Like the useless things you are doing, I tend to cover it up for you just because I feel like I cannot repay you. Maybe there's something you have done for me. I'm just trying to be a good friend to you, feeling like that's the only way I can
like,
be there.
let me give you,
and you're actually losing yourself that way.
let me give you an example. Like, let me say, like, there's a good girl that you lost your accommodation and everything. Then you met someone. She's a hookup girl. She's a hookup girl.
Yeah.
Let me say she was staying in a she was staying in a 2-bedroom flat. Now she has a sugar daddy. She does hook up and all different manners of prostitution. But you are a good girl, so she has helped you in a time where you would have basically been homeless and be sleeping outside. She was like, come on, now I have a spare room. You can just stay there.
When nobody took you in.
When nobody took you in. And now you are seeing the things that she's doing. She's living very dangerously, very. But you can't tell her to stop that
because that she helped you.
Yeah, that is what is making her help you. It's the kind of compromising situation that you are in.
God.
So when you're in a situation like that, that is when you start questioning your morals. You start questioning your values.
That's why that person said, I'd rather be a good person than a good friend.
Yes.
Because if you're a good friend, without being a good person, you will compromise your values and your morals.
And you'll be like,
a lot.
It's working now. After all, it's working. There's no need to. But deep down, you know this is not right. This is definitely not right. But you'll be like, oh, well, you tell yourself, you keep telling yourself, like, it's not my life. That is when you are trying to just be a good friend, or
you're just trying to please your conscience.
It's not my life. She's okay with it. She's happy with it. You're just telling yourself that's you trying to be a good friend. She's happy with it. But you being a good person, you sitting her down like, this stuff doesn't really go well. This is. But then you are risking your accommodation. Because who they sleep for outside, you see they get morals. But
I think this one is supposed to be on that topic.
I swear, this whole thing is hard. Like see, life is hard. Life is hard. When you don't have money, if you want to really know the test of your values and your morals, when you don't have money.
Yeah.
People think that is when you have money you start having options and no. Don't have money.
Don't have money. Your test out. Your values.
When you have to do things that you are
great
test that to get that, like you'll be like, if people are not tested, if you are tested, if you are really tested, you would have hot test. You would have hot test. So that's just it. Morals and values.
So values and morals, are they a deal breaker? and a red flag.
Yeah, so what are your values? What are your morals?
See, I think people don't ask the main questions when going into a relationship.
No.
They ask nonsense.
What's your favorite color?
Your favorite restaurant, your favorite food. How long did your last relationship last? That is a very good question. But the main question you don't ask it. And how long do you last in bed? What's your favorite sex position? Useless question. It's not like all these things are not needed to be asked, but ask the main thing first. Now something go carry you go something like.
What is your career plan? What is
your future plan?
Your future plan. What
are you even futuristic?
How do you see yourself making it? Like this papa when they say so you want to make him. You be like, there's one post I read. The guy was
are
like,
you a risk taker?
The guy was like, she was in talking stage, like cause she does small chops.
Yeah.
So she was in talking stage with a guy. The guy now asked her, say, so now this papa when they say so you want to make him for life. She said she blocked the guy, but the guy was being realistic. He was selling all these small chop of turkey and.
But that is not. That should be a side hustle.
That should be a side hustle, not the main career. So this is a guy that is financially. So he will tell you with him. Now this papa when they say you want to make her for life, she might be angry also. But even in her alone time, she should think about what he said.
Some people
do you like? You are doing online shop. You are doing this your online boutique. You don't even have a boutique. You are just posting things online and this thing, and you're like, this is what you want to be doing for.
You know the world is advancing every day.
You know the world is advancing every day. Jumia can wake up tomorrow and replace you. They are already replacing you. You are contending with big brands like Amazon, Jumia, Konga, AliExpress, things like that. And you say you want to start. That is what you want to do. And there are even people on the roadside that even have shops that they sell clothes and everything is convenient. First one that come to WhatsApp and most times people are so scared of what you ordered versus what you got.
Sure.
So when you think that this is a valuable career path, I understand that okay, yeah, this is just a side hustle what you're trying to do, but you should always have a plan. You should have a contingency plan. You have a backup plan. Your backup plan should have a backup plan in the kind of country that we are living in today. Not that you should just put all your eggs in one basket. Hey, this WhatsApp boutique no blue.
WhatsApp boutique.
I'm not gonna make it. So you need to actually give yourself.
All the CEO, all these WhatsApp CEO.
See, any
WhatsApp CEO of my contact list.
You've got any small thing you send person message.
But when you see the ones that are actually visionary, yeah, they actually look for it. When you hear them talking, they're not even talking about what they do online. No.
I feel
they're
like everything is all about finances.
It all boils down to
finances.
Yeah.
See, let me be honest with you. You see that WhatsApp boutique you are doing so. That's whole thing. So, for you to be able to use because I know that everybody's plan is the money you get from there. Use it to open your WhatsApp boutique. Your normal physical boutique. But let's be honest, if you don't have any other financial source of finance, for you to use that money to open boutique, you go take. You go take. How much are you making? How many people do you have on your contact list? How many people are actually buying? How many people are you actually buying? I think because normal there's something called fine girl privileges. When people always take your number, fine girl, in case you fine girl, they want to buy from you. There's still that.
That's not business, oh.
That's not business.
Do you know?
That's you basically.
Those people are not your customers, oh. I just bought from you because I like you. I'm not your customer. And because most of the time they are not in need of.
Yeah, they are not in need. So how many do they really come to you because when they need something, their first thought is to come to you? No.
Yes.
It's usually in their free time. Then they're like, okay, they want to use that thing to buy conversation with you.
With you, and they come to your DM. They're like, hey,
most things that they don't buy, and you be like, it doesn't matter my concern as long as they buy from you. But that is not a sustainable. Because if a guy has bought once,
this is a bitter truth too.
If a guy has bought once from you and he wants to talk to you, he sees that after some time you stop answering, he does it again. He won't do it the third time. He sees that every time he wants to buy, because at that second time he's already looking for a way to get to you, to like make it more. But if you are trying to form sense and be like, okay,
from experience, both of us have had. Talking about this thing, but that one is not online. It's another physical.
No.
We bought the conversation, my guy.
No. So you have to be very. You as a girl, you have to have. No. You have to have plans. In this country, you cannot afford to not to have. They say anybody that fails to plan plans to fail.
Plans to fail.
So you have to have plans. No, learn one skill, learn something. Not so.
The
So,
thing.
and once you have to always also take it up into consideration, all these online vendors. Do you know the amount of competition you have?
A lot.
Do you know? I saw a post that say online vendors don't pass WhatsApp contacts. If you, there is I don't think there is anybody right now that is on WhatsApp that you don't have at least at least 2. I have at least 5 on my phone. You see them posting, and most times I don't even check their status. All I just do, there might be something I need there, but I don't have the time because most times their status is so filled up.
I don't even go.
I just swipe to the go to the next person. It's so filled up. I can't start going. It might be something that I need there. But I don't have the patience to start going through. It is not convenient.
And besides, I don't need your product.
So, yes, if it was just 1 or 2 people that are doing it, yes. But when everybody is
and
doing
someone
it,
that is buying again, this is just a bonus to this topic because we are talking about values and career path.
But we've really
expanded. Someone that is buying to support your business is not your customer.
No.
Because I wasn't in need of customer. A customer is someone that is in need of your product.
Yes.
And you're able to render the service to that person.
And the person keeps coming back.
Because yes, when the person thinks about that problem, the solution is your business.
Exactly.
It's you. But when I'm buying to support your business, I'm not your customer. I'm not your customer.
So that's why you say, a woman, my woman, my girl, she should have do
something.
She should be doing something.
When you meet her, before you meet her.
Ironically, I actually even prefer her being a baker, like baking cake, to do this online vendor. Because here's the thing about cake, if you bake cake and I give and you sell the cake, the person eats it immediately and it ends immediately. The person might want another one the next day. I can order cake.
The person might just eat it. You may think he's just eating it.
But
he might not even get back to you on review. But the taste is registered in his or her brain.
Anytime I'm craving this person's cake. But if I buy a cloth from you now, I'll wear that cloth. I
may not come back to you to buy it.
I may not come back to you. I might just do what is convenient for me. Because tomorrow,
it's not perishable.
Today I'm in Asaba and maybe you're in Asaba, so I
try to patronize
you. Then maybe tomorrow I go to somewhere like Lagos. I won't be saying I want to start buying clothes all the way from Asaba when I'm in Lagos. Or tomorrow I go to Abuja, I go somewhere else. It's not convenient for me anymore. And people are constantly moving in this era that where people are moving up and around. And plus the cost of way bill now is not so cheap. So people will be like, even if your own is cheap, before they add way bill to it now, it's almost the same price as here. And even here that I am, if I'm seeing it and I'm getting it immediately. All that convenience, the person will just be like, let me just get it from here.
People, you're not even reliable in your businesses. You're not reliable. I remember there's someone I used to buy perfume from. Yeah. I just started a recent. I needed it. And I knew that, okay, this person is to do it. Somebody introduced me. So I was like, yeah, get it for me. The person got it for me. Yeah. And when I noticed it was, because I don't like things to finish before I replace. So I noticed it was almost getting exhausted. I was like, okay, it's time to replace. Yeah. What's up? That person just popped into my mind. What's up? I need so and so. The person was like, talk. I'll give so and so person to bring you. And I'm not going for all those chairs. Person was like, okay, next weekend. And the next weekend, the person didn't say a thing. So I think I was in car wash one day. Someone passing just walked up to me and like, hello, I sell perfumes. I was like, what kind of perfumes? I don't buy perfumes without registration number. All those that kind of stuff. And they was like, no, not my made perfumes, all kind of thing. And I just got what I wanted, and I didn't bother messaging the person again.
Exactly, convenience. So if the whole like what they say that when people are going to business schools and learning about business and entrepreneur, you'll be like, what's the need? It's not just to sell and buy. But there's a way you handle your business grows. There's a way you handle your business dies.
True.
And you'll be like,
when you're going in a business line, check yourself. If you've been in that business for 3 years, check your past 2 years. Did you evolve?
Yes. Or
Did you grow?
are you just doing the same thing, rinse and repeat? Same
Yes.
thing, rinse and repeat.
If you actually had if you've been able to grow your customer base, you should applaud yourself. Sorry.
I have a friend, Blessing. I think she runs B Collection. I so much admire that girl. I knew when she started her online business, but this is a girl that, yes, she's making money from it. Like if you see the way she's doing the business, you will know that she's making money from it. She's very, very earnest. And so I'm not talking about like she's one local girl. She's a two big ass sweet babe. B, Blessing. We all went to secondary school together. But if I see her now, I'm like B.
And if you sell your body to sell your business, they are not your customers.
Exactly. Which one are you selling?
What your body or you are doing business, my guy?
I swear. How can you be selling that? You
have to sell your body to get customers. They are not your customers. You keep selling the body. You keep selling it.
The person will tell you home delivery.
Home delivery always, guy.
The person will tell you that as in home delivery is how much. And you yourself, you know what the question is all about. You know the question is not about home delivery itself.
Some career paths are actually a deal breaker talking about these things.
Okay.
You know there are people that will tell you I cannot date an actress, I cannot date an actor.
Exactly, there are people that are like, but me, I don't have an issue because probably that's my own career.
We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Like, when I cannot date
the funny thing is that most of my friends, they say that they can't. You say you can't. Frank say he can't. Kali can because Kali is even the career himself, so he can. I feel like
you know you're in the
it's my career, so
that's why
I can do it. I don't have an issue with it. I can do it as long as you are. We know it's just acting. But for people that are not there, they would.
No,
because see, when it comes to acting, most times you detach emotion from some certain things.
They think catch you the cheat means in that brand.
Exactly. But you detach emotions from a lot of things when you're acting. But people don't have that. But it's just that the acting scene right now in Nigeria is so polluted. Extremely polluted. Like a lot of everybody is an actress. It's just 80% of hookup girls are actress, baby.
Yes. You just see their bio.
Actress. So it is so anybody can call themselves an actress right now, an actor, or this, that.
Even when they are not professional.
Even when they are not professional about it. If you look at the whole, I feel like that is what is giving the whole this thing, like this whole that's why you have that point of view that you can't marry an actress, because the way they are being portrayed, even the professional ones the way they are portraying themselves, because whether we like it or not, we know what's going on underground, but nobody wants to say she. Nobody like now my mouth and they hear them. So, but we know what the professional ones are doing. So when you see things like that, unlike when it comes to, in fact, let me bust. You see the way some of our professional actresses are acting here in Nigeria. Yeah. That is the way some professional porn stars act outside the country.
Just imagine comparing actresses and actors
to porn stars outside the country. But their own actresses and celebrities they have a standard that you have to keep. You do not see messed up things about them. But you see that if you say the kind of controversies that are following most of our actors and actresses here, the kind of controversies that follow porn stars there. So you see the kind of stuff, you see the difference in standard, which is why it's so polluted. So you saying you want to marry an actor now, an actress here now, it's like someone they say they want to marry a porn star. They say I they look off. So it becomes weird at a point. You be like, no, but this one is a professional. Like as if you don't know it's in the gun.
Some of them will go into this acting business because of their businesses, hookup business.
Yes, now
to get more clients.
So everybody looks at the whole acting this thing now as a form of marketing. That is where you market yourself.
True.
That is where you market yourself for people to see you. So that is why everybody is rushing down to the whole movie industry. No matter how terrible the movie, they'll be like, they just need a certain evidence to see the movie and let their name be in the cast so that people come and look for them. You look for them. Yes, now. Yes, now. You look for them on IG, look for them on Facebook. I'm like, I saw you. So that's where they market themselves. Most times, how much do they make? How much do they make from? That's like you see some very low budget movie, you see one kind of big babe. I'm like, how much did this movie fit pay this girl on a normal?
True.
They shouldn't be able to afford you, but your concern is not them affording you. It's them able to showcase you. Maybe they have a YouTube channel now that is doing well. There's a catch there, or they have one connection or the other that the movie will go far. We'll be like, why are you in this movie? You're too fine to be in this movie. But you'll be like, I know what I'm doing. I know now why I did the movie, not because of the money. So that's just it. So which is why the movie industry right now, it has to be reformed. To join, like they have AGN, Actors Guild of Nigeria, but for me, I don't even know all about that.
Everything is politics.
Everything is just one kind. It doesn't bode well. And Nigerians, we have the potential. Nollywood has the potential to do good, do great. Nollywood.
God bless all the great Nollywood actors.
Funny enough, Nollywood was developing far better than Bollywood before. But right now, you can't even compare the two.
True.
Bollywood has gone so much further, so much, even in their stories. Yes, Bollywood has some absurd movies. Everybody has absurd.
The amazing ones.
Everybody has absurd movies.
I see their scripts.
See, but Nigerian, our love scripts always go around the same thing. Our action scripts go around the same thing. Our it's just that I think that's basically the two. Our spirituality scripts, that's our religion scripts, goes around the same thing. Our magic scripts goes around, is always the same thing. Our all these old time movies I try to act, it's always the same setting, the same thing. There needs to be innovation. Now this is me not even going away from this thing, but it is my field, so it is a special pain for me. It's a special pain for me when I think about how the whole thing is actually going.
So guys, we've talked a
lot. Like this,
the
topic just kept on expanding. But
deal breakers and red flags. I feel like we never say enough.
We didn't say enough, but we said some. So we really.
If there's something you want us to talk about,
you can reach us.
Reach out. We'll come back to this podcast.
Of course, if you still want to hear from us, we'll try. We'll make time. So thank you for having us once again. You are hearing from Enas and
who?
I don't know.
Sugar daddy of Nigeria. SDN.
Sugar daddy of Nigeria.
Wow. We've come to the end of today's episode and more bass moves like who's stray bullet hit, I beg. My hand no do. They were just stating it as it is. Like they did an amazing job. Big up to Enas and Vic Mmanuel. They did an amazing job. It was lovely, it was interesting, and I hope we'll gain lots from this episode. I know we'll gain a lot from this episode. Don't forget to send in your questions, your contributions to undilutedshowwitholele@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at undilutedshowwitholele. To meet again, I remain your favorite host, Olele. One love.